Hey guys, back again, and today, guys, I'm gonna give you my brutal, honest, and opinion on WWE 2K24, guys. So, where to begin, guys? Well, firstly, guys, it's actually not living up to what I was hoping it would, guys. To be honest with you. And, to be brutally honest, guys, I think if you've got 2K23, you've probably got the better game overall as a package, guys. Not as, like, it's a better game for graphics or gameplay, even though the graphics aren't too much different, guys. Some things in the game are amazing and some things are not. But one thing, guys, right, have you noticed this? We have never had a definitive roster. We've never had a fucking wrestling game that had an amazing roster. Well, not in the last, say, 4 years we haven't anyway. It's always been someone's took out, someone's not in it for licensing issues, blah, 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 blah. You know my point? But, I mean, obviously, what makes these games stand out and be better than the rest of it, guys, is the fact that we've got community creations. They're the people keeping these games alive. It isn't the game itself. It's not the developers, guys. It's them. And the fact that they turn off the servers literally about 16 months into the life cycle is ridiculous. Because you wait, guys, around September they'll be saying 2K23 is going offline in March, and you'll think, well, it's only fucking 2 years old in March. You take it off. I mean, 2K22 would have been done, guys. But see, 2K22 was fucked because they took out Bray Wyatt. So there was an update to do that. Then 2K23, there's no update, guys. There was nobody taking out at the last minute. Nothing really majorly done to the game. So that game, you can actually play that game when it's fully installed. You can be playing it while it's installing. This game you can't. Just like 2K22 you couldn't. Them two games are locked under a online requirement due to update and patch. So therefore, that's ruined the game for a lot of people, including myself, because I now know that this game technically is still technically online, guys. Now, I'm lucky. I bought the deluxe edition. Well, I didn't. The wife did. But the point is this, guys, right? I got the DLC code. I can now technically sell this game if I wanted to and still keep the game for free. But technically free, if you know what I'm saying, guys. I get half the money back, basically. So, there's that option for me. There's that option for a lot of people to do that. You can keep the PS4 version on your PS5 or on your PS4, however you want to play it, and get rid of the physical game. Now, I'm a physical gamer, so I won't do that. I always believe in once you bought it, it's yours. It's not really going to get you much back now. There's no point. So I don't really sell my games, guys. So yeah, that's not on the cards for me. But right, let me get to the actual point of what I don't like about the game, guys. There's a lot I don't like. There's stuff I do like. I'm excited. I was happy they brought the casket match and that they brought the ambulance match. What I don't like about them two game modes are they're too similar, guys. They're button mashers. And it don't matter. I understand if the wrestler's fresh. He's fresh. You just hit him with one move. You chucked him in the casket or the back of the ambulance. He's going to fight like mad, right? But, like, even when you've beat the holy crap out of this wrestler, he will still fight like mad to get out. And I was like, that isn't realistic. That isn't fun. That's like just constant button mash, and that's, I suppose that's how people like it or not. That's a bugbear for me, guys. That's a bugbear for me. Other things is like look, they took Brock Lesnar out of the game at the last minute, right? Now, whether you like Brock or you don't like Brock, guys, you can tell they did it for saving their ass, but not saving their ass, guys. They left him in the 2K showcase, so there's like that's DLC, that's this, that's that. We can't take him out of that. That'll ruin the game. But you didn't think about people like us as players that want him in the game. You put him in the game, leave him in the game, because all you managed to do was make the game on day of launch have a massive patch to take him out of the unplayable part. And that goes to show, right, if you could take a wrestler out that quick, you could put wrestlers in that quick. You could have replaced him. You could have given someone like CM Punk then to, make it a little bit more of a bargain. But no, you didn't. You just took one out and said, fine, that's absolutely fine, you thought. Go into showcase mode, guys. This could be a spoiler for some people, but not really. At the end of the day, you still got to play the game your way. So go into showcase mode. I've beat the whole showcase apart from the last match at the moment, which is this one right here. Whether that unlocks anything else, I don't know. But you can see, guys, look. When you do this, you unlock certain wrestlers, guys. Now, I understand that's a spoiler for some people, so if you spoil it, I apologise. But, like, where's the Brock match? Here, look, you do not unlock Brock there. And then, like, you go forward to where he's... Where is he? Hang on, go the other way. It was in that match as well. No one. That one. And look, you don't unlock him there. So, it's like... What was the point in having him in the game, guys? Now, I thought you also had him fighting... Was it Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? Blah, blah. He's not in that yet. Whether it's after this, I don't know. I can't tell. I think that's it. So, I don't know. That's that problem, guys. My other problem stems to this, guys. Let me just get to this and show you this as well. Here, perfect example. Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair, guys. Two slots taken up for nothing. They could have just done it so you click on this Charlotte Flair like this. Look, they've done it there. Look. Shit, so why can't we just go down again and have this version of Charlotte Flair in there? We didn't need them to have 500 slots, because what that does, and what's annoying about it, is they're trying to go for like a simulation, realistic wrestling game. It's not fucking realistic, though, when you're doing a women's Royal Rumble and Charlotte Flair comes out, and then Charlotte Flair comes out, and then Charlotte Flair comes out, and you've got 5 or 6 Charlotte Flairs fighting at the same time in the ring. That just looks shit. And let's go to the other points, guys. I mean, this gets better. Like, look at this, right? I love Bray Wyatt, guys, and may he rest in peace. But look, Bray Wyatt, Bray Wyatt, Bray Wyatt, Bray Wyatt, right? We could have just had Bray Wyatt. You click on him, and these could have been a drop-down menu like this. You could have just picked it, and it's fine. I mean, obviously, the Fiend would have needed his own, maybe. Even then, they could have done away with that. They could have done with that and had him in there as well, guys. But, like, it's ridiculous. Like, they've got so many, look, Bianca Belair, Bianca Belair. What's the difference? Colour of outfit. Well, that could have been in Bianca Belair. Becky Lynch. But same with there. But where it really gets me, guys, where it really gets me, is like, look at this. I mean, Undertaker. Again, they should have done it. All that should lock all the rest of the Undertakers when you pick the Undertaker you want. You should not be able to pick these ones as well, so that you have 500 Undertakers in the ring at once. Same with Triple H, look. It didn't need it. It wasn't needed to do like that. They didn't have to. Stone Cold the same. I mean, how many Stone Colds do you need? You just had the outfit, like Sheamus, guys. I unlocked the '09 Sheamus in thinking he's got the original music, guys. He's actually got his original '06 music. So that's pretty cool. Fair enough. But again, he didn't have to be in their own separate slot. Same with Shawn Michaels. Look how many Shawn Michaels there is. So, like, we've got 200 wrestlers, but really we don't, guys. We've got like 50 wrestlers, because the rest of them are all the same again and again and again. The Rock. Who saw my yesterday's The Rock 01? He looks nothing like him. That's what The Rock looked like right there. But when you pick him in the 01 format and he comes out, guys, he just looks wrong, guys. He looks bloody wrong. So, to prove this point, guys, I'm not going to play a match. We're just going to watch a match. And we'll have The Rock come out. To people that didn't see it yesterday, wait till you see this, guys, because it's hilarious. Like, this is The Rock 01, guys. And I think I'll have him go up against to see. I'll just randomise it. Bret Hart? Well, bugger it, why not? Different. Right, here we go, guys. While this plays out in the background, I'll still talk about other things I don't like. So, like I said, the casket match, I was excited about it, guys. Love it. Awesome. But I don't like the fact it's a button masher when it's the wrestler's nearly dead, guys. You know, you've whooped his ass. He's blooded to shit. He's not fucking moving. But look at that, guys. That don't really look like The Rock, in my opinion, guys. They really don't. It looks like a bootleg version. It looks like someone bought him from Wish.com or fucking Community Creations. It's pretty good, but it's not bang on, guys. Is that just me, guys? Am I seeing that right? That doesn't look like The Rock. In my opinion, though. They've put the Kane suit in the game, guys, if you want to change Kane's outfits, like I said, but they fucked it up by giving us the two-sleeve version only, where they could have just kept the other one in as well. Like, why isn't that in the game? I mean, it couldn't have been that much data or harder to do. It's in the other games, so why is it not in this one? Don't ask. They decided just to put the two-sleeve version in there, which looks wrong. I think he wore the 2-sleeve version like 4 times his whole career, so like, what the fuck? I don't know. For people like me that lawn that Attitude Era, guys, you know, we're never going to get the Attitude Era, so we look to community creations, and when we get them, make these wrestlers and that lot, and that's really cool, guys. We're excited for it. I mean, I am anyway. I know, I'm probably the only shadow that is, but there we go, guys. But the point is, they just seem to have made the game like, look, we don't even get the Titantron for Bret Hitman Hart, or any half the legends. Like, what, they couldn't get licensing for it? I don't get it. Let's get them in the ring, guys. Get them in the ring. Get them wrestling. But like, look at that. I really don't know, guys. Personally, I'm just annoyed a little bit by how it plays and what it's got in it. It's got some new stuff, but really, all they've really added to this, guys, is gauntlet match as a elimination title match. Really, they've added the casket match, the ambulance match. They've added special referee. And that's about it, guys, really. I mean, half the new wrestlers are pre-DLC last year and so on and so forth, so you already know who you're going to get next year. I just don't understand, guys, like, why they had to take Brock out of the game, guys, and fuck it up in its own way. I mean, he's already in the game, and it's not like you took him completely out of the game. You left him in showcase mode, but I feel like they did that just to save their own ass, really. And that's like the showcase mode, guys, right? We didn't need to have the same Hulk Hogan unlocked 5 times. They could have had like 5 or 6 different matches in there, guys. But we didn't get that. We could have had the Undertaker and Diesel match. You know, we could have had Undertaker and Psycho Sid match from WrestleMania 13. We could have had anything, guys, but they didn't give us them. They gave us Hulk Hogan 500 times, whereas, fine, they only needed to do, in my opinion, Hulk Hogan Retro and Hulk Hogan Today. So we could have had The Rock versus Hulk Hogan WrestleMania 18 and Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant WrestleMania 3. That's enough. That would have been enough. That's an older version of Hulk and a new version of Hulk. But they didn't want to do that. They wanted to take up the showcase match with 500 Hulk Hogan matches, 3 or 4 Randy Savage matches, and we only needed 1 of them. So, I don't know. I really don't. Another thing, guys, right, you can only change your camera mode by going into the options here, and that will always put it straight back again. So you're always having to end up, do this, do that, to do this. Now, maybe you can set it up to stay like that, but so far I haven't found the way, guys. So if you want to be facing the Titantron like so, you have to do it like that every time. And now, obviously, there's free cameras is available now, so if I want to, I can, what is it? How do I do it? I've forgotten. If I do it like this, guys, so now I can, like, get in the ring, hide it up, and then... And the right one with that, so, you know. But, yeah, I'm not going to say, guys, like, it's not that the game is bad, but it's not improved enough to, in my opinion, stand out better than 2K23, guys. And I know it's an annual thing. It's the same with the football games, the basketball games, the rugby games, you know, the Maddens, the fucking... Every sports title will get a new release every year, but that does not look like The Rock, guys. Tell me where that looks like him. It's like a crosshatch between Mr. Bean and fucking The Rock from Wish.com. It's like someone's playing fancy dress up as The Rock. The face sculpt is completely wrong. It just doesn't look nothing like him, guys. I haven't tried his new model out, but that one there, no. The '01 Rock looks bad, in my opinion. I just do not know what the fuck they were doing on there, guys, but... Like I said to you guys, if you feel like you're going to pick up 2K24, just know that it does come with a few problems. I've had a lot of glitches, guys, especially in Gauntlet match. When you have a 30-man Gauntlet match, I've had them go out into the crowd. I've had that happen to me 4 times now, guys. Once I've actually got it recorded so you can see it on my channel. but I have actually had that happen to me 4 times. I've had the game crash on me like 5 times in showcase mode. It's come up with an error and then it's gone back, and I've had to report it and go back in and all that. Um, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I did my faction a bit yesterday. That's pretty much the same, but that's still a lot of fun anyway. I don't mind that. It's a bit something different to do. You get to have mismatched matches that you wouldn't normally play against or would want to. So it's a bit of fun, guys. I haven't done my GM mode yet, or my Rise, or even Universe mode yet, but I will get around to doing them as well, guys. The trophy system over here is up and down, guys. There's a lot of legendary ones, so you have to get it on legend mode and beat like Roman Reigns or stuff like that, guys, which is fucking impossible with who they want you to do. Because it's not like beat Roman Reigns in legend mode is who you want. No, they want you to do it as Bruno San Martino. So like, yeah, that's gonna really happen. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer on it, but I'm just here to be honest, guys. And we paid all that money for it, and to be honest with you guys, it's not a big enough improvement to justify the price tag or to say it's worth buying, guys. I'm not gonna lie. And that's hard for me to say, guys, because like I said, you know me, guys. I've been a wrestling fan since 1996. So, it's not like it's just me just saying it because I'm like jumping on a bandwagon like most people do with everything, and they just want to slag things off like Call of Duty. I never had a problem with Call of Duty until they started making them all online, patched, updated, and then they started doing everything in 3 separate patches. You know what I mean? Like the fucking campaign is a downloadable patch, and then the multiplayer is a downloadable patch, and zombies downloadable patch. That's when I went and started shitting on it and fucking moaning about it. And it's the same with this, guys. I mean, like I said, right, the ambulance match and the casket match, they're two very much similar, guys. They're great. They're great. I love to see them, guys. Don't think that I want to take them modes out. I don't. I love it. What I don't like is when you beat the wrestler, like I said, black and fucking blue, and he can't even move. He's laid out, guys. You could leave him in the ring and go backstage and fucking have a 3-course meal, come back out and pin him and still get a 3 count. But when he chuck him in the ambulance or the casket, all of a sudden he can fight back again really badly. And it's like, I understand if he was fresh and you just want to look, all of a sudden you just Irish whipped him in the casket, you try to shut it, it's going to be hard because he's still, it's like pinfall, you pin him straight away, one kicks out. That's fair enough, but when you're beating him that bad, you would expect it to be a little bit easier to sort of shut the casket on him. Like, if you hit like the 3 finishes in a row, then you chuck him in the casket, that's it. It's just like, shut the casket down, you're done. Simple as that. And that would make it more realistic and more like, fun to play, because then, it would go on that factor. Like, you could try and get him in there, and it's strategic. Then, if you've been beaten up, you've got to stay away from the casket even more, because one wrong throw and you're in it, and then you just got to shut the lid, then it's done. But I don't know, guys. Let me know down below if you've got the game early like me with the deluxe edition, and if you're playing it and what you think about it. Is it living up to the hype you wanted it to live up to, or is it still got niggling problems that you just feel like these should have been really not there? Maybe with these games, guys, they need to take a year on, take a year off. I don't know. I mean, graphical improvements ain't going to be much different, and I'm not complaining about that. I mean, the graphics look absolutely fantastic on all the games, even 2K22, so I ain't going to complain about that. My complaint comes into there ain't much different, guys. I understand there's a lot of scanning going on with the wrestlers, there's scanning going on with the arenas, and this and that and the other, but I kind of feel like there needed to be more new moves. I mean, it's about time they update the Tombstone Pile Driver, because that is a horrible looking Tombstone Pile Driver. They need to update the pedigree because that thing is absolutely fucking horrendous. I do not know what the hell that pedigree is, but that does not have any impact at all, and it looks like a 3-year-old's doing it. I don't know who they got to stand in to do the animation to do that pedigree, but whoever did it, fucking hell, you must have been drunk that day. Maybe got their little 5-year-old to do it or whatever. They're like, I want to do a move and put it in the game. You can do the pedigree, yeah, because it's that bad, guys. It always has been. Since 2K22, their pedigree's just been off. And it's the same with the Tombstone Power Drive for me, guys. I just do not like it. I was a fan of the F5. I thought that was a pretty good animation, the way they did that. Even the choke slams come up a lot more than where it used to be. I remember once upon a time, the choke slam, they did like a 360 somersault on their head when they came down. Like, what the hell that was about? But I'm a fan of the simulation wrestling games, guys, because I like it to be more realistic rather than arcade. I know a lot of people like the arcade versions of it, but I don't. I like to be able to, to play out the matches and have a little bit more fun, and take your time with it, and make it good. And if if you're doing like a triple threat match, I mean, I've actually come close to losing matches several times in fatal four ways or triple threat matches, and I like that. That's good. It's not like it's all one sided. You're going to win, guys. Like that animation where you get beaten up with your knacker, you roll out the ring. I like that because that then thinks, I actually lost 3 matches on this game alone, guys, from that happening. I rolled out the ring after hitting my finisher, thought I could hit the other guy or person coming in. They've hit me, I've rolled out, they've pinned the rest of that, I've just hit my finisher on and won the match. I like that. That's unpredictability. That's fun. I like that. So I got no problems with it. But like I said, for me, there's I mean, if I was playing this, guys, I don't think a lot of people would realise it's a new game, guys. That's all I'm going to say. The only thing that really gives it away is if you're playing an ambulance match or a casket match or you're doing something with the rest of us new in the game or whatever. But other than that, guys, you're not going to tell too much. But like I said, right, graphically, I ain't got no problems with the graphics. The graphics are absolutely smooth and fine, in my opinion. I don't care about that, right? They're not going to really improve them much more than they are now until they get like really photo realistic. So, but like I said, keep repeating myself, I know. Graphics to me, guys, 10 out of 10, no problems. It's the other things. It's the building of the game. It just doesn't really feel like a new game. And why that massive patch was there just to take out Brock Lesnar at the end of the day, it's a kind of a game breaker for a lot of people, including myself, guys. I mean, I'm always going to look at 2K23 as the definitive game at the moment for the PlayStation 5 and Xbox systems, because that game you don't need to have an update or a patch, guys. You don't need the internet. All you got to do basically is put it in, let the game install, and that's it. No update, no patch. You can be playing the game while it's installing. So, in my opinion, I still will say, guys, that 2K23 has 2K24 beaten for so much more. And the only thing that makes this game stand out is the casket match, special referee, the ambulance match, and a few extra wrestlers. That's it, guys. And so, yeah. But like I said, guys, it's only my opinion, so take it with a grain of salt. You might look at this game and think, oh my god, it's fucking amazing. And if you do, don't, great. That's awesome. But you might also think the same thing I'm thinking and feel like, you know, it's nice, but it's not, perfect. Again, they've dropped the ball here and there, and where things could have been better, they didn't. So, like I said, maybe it's because it comes out every year. Maybe next year's game will be the game that this one should have been, and then we'll be happier. You know what I mean? Because of 2 years. So they had a 2 year cycle on every game. That'd be better, but they bring out every year, which is understandable because you're going to want the special arenas and stuff, guys. But it is what it is, guys. At the end of the day. But anyway, that's my opinion on it, guys. Take it with a grain of salt. By all means, you can disagree with me, but I feel like I tried to break it down the best way I can. I said overall, guys, I think the game is fun. It's a lot of fun. It's got some good graphics, good fun. It's the move system's still fun. It's fluent. You know how to play it. It's not like you're going to be sitting there stuck like trying to figure it all out. It's great that way. I think overall the game does deserve an 8 out of 10 from myself. I don't know about what everyone else will give it, but that's what I'm giving it. I give 2K23 a 9 over this one. But like I said, that's the only reason it gets a 9 is it just feels like 2K23 is the best overall package for how they've brought the game out to how they brought the 2K22 and how they brought 2K24 out. That's my opinion, guys. By all means, like I said, you could have a different opinion. Your opinion matters, like everyone else's matter. So, at the end of the day, see it for what you see it. My opinion is just like a grain of salt, guys. It just adds to the pile, that's all. So, yeah, on that note, guys, hopefully people understand what I've said and I haven't gone on too much, guys. I do apologise. I'm not with it most of the days. And that's why now I opt to not do so much on the mic as I do to play the games. But I want to give my opinion, guys, as a wrestling fan, and say, it's great. It's a good game overall, but it's not perfect, guys. It still needs sorting out in places, and that update to start the game was what made this game fall, in my opinion, in the ranks of the wrestling games for the newer generation consoles. So, yeah, but anyway, guys, on that note, I'll say this. Thanks very, very much for watching, guys. More gameplays will be coming up on the channel throughout today, and then tomorrow I'll go back to doing other things and that. I've still got a lot of retro games pre-recorded that I will be uploading, guys, so stay tuned for them. But at the moment, guys, it's just going to be today's going to be more wrestling content, and then after that, guys, it'll just die down. I'll let people play their own things and do their own things, but yeah, anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. Much appreciated, and I'll see you all in the next one.